Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Watch Mahouka, or Irregular at Magic High School, Episode 1. This is like Rifftrax, where I'm gonna watch a thing and talk about it as I do, and this is just the audio track. And what you need to do is go to Netflix or Crunchyroll or wherever you get your totally legally approved anime. It actually is more convenient if you get it legal in this case. Go there and play the video, and when we go, it's like we're watching it together and I don't get in huge amounts of trouble. So everybody wins. This show is magical. The summary, I'll give you the plot synopsis before we get started. Magical fascist incest anime. Oh yeah. This one's got a reputation, so you probably heard it already. You may know about it, but if not, get ready for a magical journey. All right, when I give the signal, start episode 1. There's legit no way to describe or talk or review about it. I might release some more proper videos once I get my thoughts together, but so let's just get to it without any more delay. We are at the timestamp 0, Irregular at Magic High School, Season 1, Episode 1, Enrollment Part 1. That's some good creativity. Alright, time for the countdown. When we say go, hit the go button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Detach from station, and may God's love be with you. Alright. That's less than half of what we have now, by the way. Fun times. You might notice on that map there's a lot of global conglomerations, but Japan is independent. That's because they're the best. This reminds me of Chaika with magic sniper rifles. It is a badass concept. Also, welcome to one of the... That's badass. This is a nice way to open. Which surprised me when I went back over it, considering what happens later. But, about that intro, I have very little problems, like at all. It's fine. Also, you see why people call it Mahouka. And then we crash from World War III to... You guessed it. Well, it is in the title, so what the fuck, right? Alright, so this guy... Huh, we're getting conflicting... He seems to think he's not very good at magic. Silence, woman. And if you think I'm kidding, you'll see. It's not romantic at all. It's not. Oh, I wonder why, dude. Man, she's got it bad. Like, immediately. Hmm. That's like the school uniform, and it's got this little veil thing. I don't know. I think the art design and the way things look is, like, possibly the only redeeming factor of this entire thing. And you're thinking, like, okay, it doesn't look horrible right now. Like, looks like every anime ever. There's a mouthful. Alright, so the mere fact that you're here makes you one of the elite. Alright, duly noted. That will be important later. Weeds are the second tier. It's a two-tier society. Wait, did the sister have that veil thing with the orange part? I don't know why I explain things. They explain things a lot. Oh, hey. Why is that surprising to you? I'm sure we'll see. Huh. Seems like they both know each other's names. And Fluffball. There's a couple of those. You can probably see how this whole show is going to... Actually, you think you know how it's going to go from the first couple episodes, but I swear there's a time where just... BAM! Like a sucker punch. It happens really fast, too. But this first part, they're trying to ease you into the world, and I could almost admire that. In a way. That's another line to remember. There's a lot of those. Oh, hey. I like his random thought. You can probably guess their personalities. And you're pretty much right. Oh, I get it. I think I'd have gotten that sooner if I was Japanese. Like a lot of this show. Matriculation is how the subtitles on my version are pronouncing that. Now I know me some words. I think it just means the entrance ceremony. Also, that symbol on all their shoulders, on all their things, the flower, that reminds me of the old Japanese flag, like Yamato thing. I'm glad we didn't have to listen to all of it, you know. It could have gotten old. Emoto, yep. So basically, they're twins. Well, aren't their last names the same? That's an interesting observation. What? Because of my dark secrets. Yeah, he's got a couple of those. They don't actually make him any more interesting, which is impressive. Speaking of that, that guy in the back, he's not gonna be trouble ever. Keep track of how many times their conversations end with her apologizing. Actually, don't keep track of it. This is actually super standard anime stuff. Subtle. You're very subtle. Well, I guess when you're the student council president, you don't got fucking... Because in the setting, that doesn't mean, like, you just shuffle papers and hand out worksheets and build booths. She probably, like, runs, like, half the county. What? This isn't romantic. It's definitely not meant to be. It's all that hair on top. It leads to heat buildup. Hard at work, even at night. That's the kind of man he is. He's a lot of kinds of. Whoa. I like the smoke effects in this scene. They're really well done. So they're estranged from their family. Wow. I need anything to say because it's very clear this is intended to be romantic. Between blood relatives. What's funny is that's actually like the thing that bothers me least about the show. And if you're like, how the hell can that be the case? You'll see. I like that she's actually skating along on magic. And I've always had a fondness for little holographic things like Arpeggio. Arpeggio did it way better. That's going to become a theme of this series. And right now, seriously, it's every anime ever, which is kind of tough because if you're like, oh man, this is like the worst thing ever, and then you show them like the first episode, even the first couple episodes, they might be like, well, what's the big deal? Poke. I haven't even watched One Punch Man, but I still want to make a joke about it. Oh well. So he's the heir to an ancient family. Keep that in mind. Hey, dude, that's a little... I think you just ran through what they did when they actually designed the uniform. Dude. Hey, he's right. That was a jerk thing to do. Of course, he's better than the Master. Well, they're pretty evenly matched. So he's evenly matched with a Hyper Master Ninja. All the Airbenders are very impressed. It's not. It's not my style to force MST style jokes when I'm doing this, so for sometimes I'll just let the characters talk or soak in the mood. Oh, he lost. I am legit surprised. Magical cleaning? Yep. Wow, that's convenient. Oh, well, I'm glad he's forgiven for being a creep. Oh, I'm sure it's all playful. Unlike things that happen later. I used to sort of do that in high school keyboarding class. I typed so fast it sounded like a machine gun. Not for any actual reason, just to show off. Leonardo. Oh boy. Oh, you wait until they get into the magical details, motherfuckers. Oh, you wait. You got no idea what's coming. Yep, so he admits he sucks at practical skills, but he wants to be like an engineer. Which anyone who's like an actual engineer will find that amusing, but you know. He's doing tech stuff and not practical stuff. Oh hey, immediate friction. Very subtle. As with everything, I must. Oh hey, another fluff ball. Not the same one from before, I think. No, the hair is different. So that's 3 so far? Hey, I don't mind that part of it. I'm kind of glad they're not eating on hollow tables or something. There's a balance to be struck when you're doing future tech. And making just everything be a hologram is kind of pushing it too far sometimes. Like, you know, a tray still functions. Let's hang out with the cool kids and not the plebs. Yep. Damn those smug elitists. Remember that for later too. I guess even in 100 years, the school will be the same. Do you think by then? I don't. many times has that been? This episode, like the first episode. In fact, I could argue that's the theme of the episode. Damn those elitists. People who think they're better than others and elite just because of magic. Bunch of smug prick. I agree. Oh, it's time for a fight. It's time for a rumble. It's time. Ever since Persona 3, I like the magic gun idea. Slow motion. Not really the time for that, guys. He's like, how dare you take us lightly? Villains in this series won't be just dismissed like that, don't worry. It's gonna get much more tense later. And then Tatsuya can see into the magical secret. But he doesn't need to because... Actually, who stopped that? I guess it was them. Yep. This is a trope that I've seen in a lot of things, and this isn't sort of like a Japanese thing, I think, because I've seen it so often, like, where the person, even the person who was getting attacked, will speak up and say it was nothing major and, dismiss the things. I didn't quite ever get it, but it's a thing. Different people treat these things differently. Is this the first magical description in the series? It's downright tame now. Again, just wait. That actually turns out to be a true statement. Alright, so the first episode we've established social injustice. And end credits. At least the music is going. Actually, this is the opening theme. So we've seen this school that it's supposed to be about, magical talents and stuff. And instead it's full of social injustice and people being treated differently based only on the magical bullshit. And a sister who is really thirsty for her brother's dick. Really. We have only begun. All I can say is wait, guys. Or if you want to stop, if you think it's boring or you haven't seen anything, or you think, well, it doesn't look too bad. All I can say is, if you stick with me, you'll see. I'll take you to a magical realm, eventually. I actually don't think I should. This series was popular, apparently. The opening's not bad. It's put together, makes everything look action-y and stuff. And there's a... no, Code Geass, alright. The opponent in Code Geass who looks like him. The villain dude. You can tell he's a villain because he's opposing Tatsuya. And legit, this is one of those where you can tell someone's morality by... Alright, and we're done. This is one of those things where you can tell someone's morality by whether they like the main character. It's very direct that way. I think that's almost a universal. And yet, the show starts off very normal. I feel like it's like laying an ambush or something, because you'll see. Thanks for watching along, everybody. There will be more of this, at least until we get to the reasons why people have problems with this show. I hope this series turns out to be enjoyable and worth your time. And in any case, I'll see you guys in episode 2. Oh, I should do some recap at the end of this. Not a bad first episode. One of the series' major pillars, the incest, has been well introduced, but we still haven't gotten to the others yet. We're going to get to the second pillar real soon, and the third pillar eventually. And when we lay it all out, then you'll see. But this one, it wasn't laughably bad. It wasn't astoundingly good or emotionally involving. It was just a show. We'll see if that continues in episode 2. I think I remember that's where you'll see.